once I want to show one question, one interview answer here, scenario based answer before starting the class. So which question is means last time they asked you 2 days ago, like if you have in one module you have native time, and in second module if you have custom time. So in that scenario, what will you do? Did you remember, Sudhir, this one?
No, sir.
You forgot about that one, but they have asked you whenever
Yeah, yeah.
if you have like in one module if you have native time, and second module if you have custom time, then how we can pull data from native module to custom time module. So that is our scenario based question. So how it means, I will show that two module I have created for you especially. So you can see everyone, these are the questions nowadays repeatedly they are asking. We should be ready for it. You can see here. So what they are asking, simply question. So these are the, if we have one module, so we have one module, it consists the native time. You can see here native time, you have time is there, native time, and here in this is the source module. You can see 2019, 20, 21, 3 years data you have. So 3 years data if you have or don't have, you have 3 years, whatever it is, whether it consists of zeros or nothing, whatever it we consist 3 years. So here we have some numbers in 2021 years, so that is not issue. The thing is like this is a native time module. Source module we have native module, native time, and another module, this is the target module. This is my target module where I have custom time. You can see custom time nothing but I have used here time ranges. Time ranges you can see financial year 2022. You can see here how it looks like. So financial year 2022 we are not using model calendar. If you go to here, if I am using model calendar, that is the native time. Model calendar is the native time, and financial year 2022 nothing but that is the custom time. You can see financial year 2021, 22. These are the custom time ranges I have created. Not we can say like just whatever it custom time means extra. This is a like we can't say generally what happened in native time. Whatever we create, this is say time ranges, not custom time. Custom time nothing but if I create any like time items in general list without using this time pane, that is known as a custom time. Like custom made time you can say, for time ranges we can say. If I have like other than model calendar, I have created time ranges, and that I am using in here. Example 2 you can see here I am using. So generally if I directly can I pull data from example 1 to example 2, is it possible? Yes, is it possible directly with, can I pull data? I am creating one line item, I will show. Can I pull directly from here to here, example 1 to example 2 directly? I am creating one, I have created one line item. If I pull directly data from here to here, example 1 to example 2, without doing anything, what happened? Yes, do I get any values? Yes, do I get any values here? Yes. Why I don't get values generally? Give me a minute, I will get back to you. Think why we are not getting the values? Yes, did you get any idea why I didn't get any values from source to target? Yes.
Sir, because of year,
So, what is the year? Can you explain?
there might be some changes in the financial year, sir, because we are using the time regions.
Exactly. Tell me, Faiz, what which year we have in source and which year we have target. Exactly. Tell me. That is correct answer only. Whatever you are giving. What is the difference? Time range is the difference, fine. But which year we have in source and which year we have in target?
In source, we have 2020, sir, and for in
You can
target,
see
we
here
have
19,
2000.
20, 21 we have. In source we have
Yes,
19, 20, 21. 19, 20, 21. In target what we have? Only we have 22. Do we have this 22 in their model calendar?
no, no, sir.
We don't have. So that is the reason what happening. So you couldn't get anything here. So instead of so this is a fine. So is it clear? We have 2022 here in source. We don't have 2022. So that is the reason we are not getting any values. So in this scenario, what should we do? Is it clear? In this scenario, what should we do? The thing is, if I, like, you can see this is the example just I have shown. I will delete this one. uh, I will delete later. So you can see here. So if I want to pull data from source to target, what should I do means, so I need to create one line item. So this is my target line item. Where should I get the values? Example 3. So before that, what should I do? I need to create one example 2 line item. There what should I do means, I should write one function here, one logic I should create. What is my logic means, item time minus 12. Nothing but what we are doing here, whatever the time is there, minus 12 means before 12 months, past 12 months which month is there, January 2012. Then before 12 months means January 2021. Like this, each and every month you will get the data. You can see each and every month you will get the data. Last year data you will get, 2021 data you will get. So by doing this one, what happened, if I do this one, so then if I want pull the data from source to target now, then what I am doing, I am writing formula for example 3 here. So this is my source, example 1 ex, whatever the line item I have. Lookup I am doing, and lookup and I am taking this condition ex2, means each and every month wise whatever the detail we have, I want, this is my source, example 1. By doing this one, how you are getting data, you can see 100, 200, 300. Same values you have here in 2021, you have the same values. You can see here. So if I write something 500, 600, you can see these changes there. If I go to example 2, you can see simply here 700, 600, 500. So in this way you can see. Is it clear how we can pull the data from source to target if the dimensions are the not same? Like if time period is a not same, how we are pulling the data? Yes. Are you able to see how I am creating logic here? Yes. How I able to pull the data? So if I write minus 24, then what happened? 2020, from 22 to before 24 months, 20 details you will get. Whatever the 20 details you have, that detail you will get here in target module. So if you write whatever the thing in 20, you will get there. You can see here, you can write something. You can see same thing you can see in example 2. In 2020 you can see. Sorry, we are not using any 2020 details. So that is the reason you can't see here. So only 2022 we have here. So if you use instead of 2022, if you use 2020, so then you can see that one. But there is no need to create all those things if you use this 2020. Why don't we need? Already 2020 you have source module. So that is the reason, even if you have here 2020 or 21 example, you can see here, if I use 2021 here, 2021 time range, if I use here, what happened you can see here. There is no need to create the data. You can see here 2021. So for 2021, here you can see I have used formula. I am pulling data from ex1 to here. Just you can see same values I could get here directly without writing anything. So here I have used lookup. If I remove this lookup also, I will get same values here as well. There is no need lookup here in this scenario, second scenario. If I use source to target, you can see simply I could get values from source to target. Why could I get values here without writing lookup and anything? What is the reason in this scenario? Yes. Why could get values here without
Because of
writing?
the year
Yes.
21 is within the calendar actually, right?
2021 year we have in the source module. So that is the reason there is no need to use any lookup and anything. So in this way we need to understand, is it everyone is clear how we can pull the data when source and target model time years are the different? How should we pull data from source to target?
Can you explain once again?
Okay, Sudhir. So here we have, you can see in source module you have model calendar, you have some details, values, whatever it. In target module, we don't have model calendar. Other than model calendar, we have different year. So already I have considered here 2022 is the time range I have created. I have time range here. So this thing I have in target module. So then how can I pull data from the source to target? How can I pull the data from source to target? So in that scenario, what should I do? So simply if I have one line item to pull data source to target, generally it is enough. You can see here, if I write like this, generally it will be enough if source and target dimensions are the same. There is no need to bother about anything. But here, because of this dimensions are the not same, so time we don't have, whatever the target source time whatever we have, we don't have in target time. So these two time periods are the different. to get source time, what should I do? So 2022 is my time range. So if I want get 2021, whatever the source module consists the time, that time I should look in the my module. You can see here, like this I should get. So this is my target. Generally, only one line item I want get values, but before getting the values, I need to create another line item. So where I should get the source, in source module, whatever the time period we have, that time period we should bring. You can see here, item time minus 12. I am writing logic. Item of time minus 12 means, what is the item of time? This January 2022, whatever we have. So that time minus 12 nothing but 1 year back it goes, and whatever the time we have it will writes. So January 2021, February 2021, if I write this one, if I get this source time period whatever we have, that time period if you have in target module, that also we should take the month time scale we should take. So month we should take, this is the time period format, and we should take the month as a month. So this we should take format of the line item. Then only you can write this formula. Item time minus 12 if you write, you will get the 1 year back months you will get here. Then whenever I am writing for the formula to get values from source to target, simple one. So what is our conditions for the lookup? What is our condition for the lookup? What is the third condition for the lookup? Yes.
Mapping and target dimension should be same.
Mapping and target dimension should be same. Mapping and target dimensions. You can see here. So that is the reason I am using lookup, and here you can see mapping. So this is I am using as a mapping. I am pulling data from example 01 module, EX line item. Mapping I am using same module. Mapping and target module should be same dimension. You can see here. So then what is our fourth condition? Mapping EX to whatever we are using, that should be present as a dimension in the source module. So we have already, so that we have time, we have in the dimension in the source module, that fourth condition. You can see I am applying here. Then if I apply this one, you can see whatever the 2021 detail we have in the source module, same detail I am getting here in target module. Example 01, if I go 2021, I can see the same details. Is it clear, Sudhir, whatever we are trying to do here? Abdul Hafiz,
Yes, sir.
कैसा आ रहा है यार? समझ में आ रहा नहीं क्या कर रहे हैं हम? यानी मॉडल कैलेंडर के अंदर, जब मॉडल कैलेंडर अलग है और टाइम रेंज अलग है, जब वो मॉडल कैलेंडर से टाइम रेंज को वैल्यूज पुल करना है, in that scenario what should we do? Yes,
We are using if there are not different dimensions, we are using a lookup and we are pulling the data.
yes, first we need to create the in target module one line item. So that should be time period format. Then we should use the time item of time, and we should write something item of time minus 12, like that we should write, so that we'll get the source time scale whatever we have, source time will get in target module. After getting that one, by using the lookup, we can pull data from source to target. How I have written formula here. Is it clear, Faiz, how I am getting the values?
Yes, Ashish bhai.
So try to implement these things. This is the very important one, important question. So did you apply all the jobs, files, whatever I have told? What is the way I have shown you, files?
Yes, Asubhai. Today we will do it, Asubhai. After
Still
the
now,
class, I will do it.
yesterday what you have done? Yesterday Monday, and I have explained that is Friday, Saturday or Sunday.
Yes, Asubhai. I was a little busy in those 2 days. I will do it, Asubhai. After the class, I will do
Okay,
it.
okay, fine. Suresh, did you watch it that one? How we should apply jobs? You didn't attend at that time. Did you? Sudhir, did you shown? Did you show to the Suresh?
Which one?
But how we need to apply jobs in Naukri and LinkedIn without watching
Uh,
to get
I
directly
think
call? We should apply
he is there, I
jobs.
think, on that day. He is there, I think.
Yes.
I am thinking he is there, I think, when you are explaining on that day
Okay.
related to
Okay.
Naukri
Suresh.
and LinkedIn.
Yes, I understood. Suresh, are you there? Did you watch it that video?
Uh, no, sir, I didn't follow that and didn't attend that class that day.
Okay. So, Navin once showed this Suresh as well. Sudhir once showed Suresh and Navin. Did you explain Durga how we need to apply the post each and every job?
Yes, sir. I told her.
Okay. So you should everyone should apply the job. Without applying, we don't get the calls. We should apply the jobs. Then only we'll get the calls. How you need to apply means I have shown. So try to follow that instructions, that will be helpful for you. Durga, did you apply for some jobs or not? Are you there, Durga?
Asubhai, one doubt, Asubhai. Usually, while writing the formula to bring the code, we write like a code of item of like that. We will get a formula, right, Asubhai?
Yes.
Here we are bringing the time. Then why we are not writing a time of item, Asubhai? Why we are writing item of time?
No, the that is the code is a different. This time is a different. Okay. So this is a time. So that is the reason item of time we are writing here. So this is the syntax will be this like it should looks like this only. You didn't implemented this one earlier. You have same syntax. You can go through once Anapedia. You will find the syntax. We should follow some syntax. So according to that formula syntax, we should write the formula.
Okay, Asubhai. Asubhai, are you recording this class, Asubhai?
Yes, yes, I am recording, guys. And are you
Thank you.
just asking recordings, or are you watching also files? I'm getting doubt.
Watching.
Directly by YouTube link only are you watching?
Yes, Asubhai.
I am not getting much hours then whenever I see. Try to watch directly from YouTube link only. So I can track how many hours every day you are watching. I can understand.
Yesterday also I was there, Asubhai. Yesterday also I watched it in YouTube only.
Okay. So try to watch directly through YouTube link so that I can understand how many hours daily watching. So only 3 to 4 hours average I am getting. So if you watch everyone, mostly I should get the more hours per day. So anyway, like give me a minute. So yesterday we have like activity test the shipping cost formulas. we need to check the formulas here, whatever we have implemented earlier, inventory ordering module, whatever we have created, that formulas we need to check here. So give me a minute. So you can see here, so sometime what happens, some formulas will not work. Why it will not work, we can see here how it happens. So each and everything we can see. So what is the reason to not work these formulas, so we can see here. So before you continue, test the formulas for the shipping cost and final shipping cost and the shipping cost variance line item. So they are finding one bug. So what is that bug means? So for this formulas you can see line item, confirm PO delivery and confirm purchase order receipt, they got one bug. So what is the bug means, you can see here. When the shipping method is overridden, to show the different shipping method, the formula does not work as expected. So why it is not work, we can see here. What is their concern? So when shipping method is overridden, show the different shipping method, formula does not work as expected. Take a look at this example as a conditional formatting is highlighting the problem is problem areas. So where we have this problem areas. Why, what is the problem area, we can see. So if I open my level 2 supply chain model, Navin, why you are so are you, which workspace you are using, Navin, daily? This workspace or new workspace are you using?
New one, sir, not this one.
New one only you are using. Okay, okay.
Yes,
Did you
sir.
got new workspace?
I'm not. I didn't get, sir, but I was doing in Durga's workspace.
Okay, okay, fine. So you can see here. So what is our module? Inventory ordering module. Here what happened, what they are expecting. So whenever you have like override shipping method, so you can see here, if you do if you raise submit purchase order request in first week, so what is their main intention? Override shipping method, they need to do the override instead of road. You can see what is the default shipping method, road. Instead of shipping road, they need to transport their products by the air. So how much does it take for the air? How many weeks does it take if I send through air? Are
1
you
week.
able to see my screen? How many weeks does it take?
1 week.
1 week. So if it is if it take 1 week, so when should we product should be delivered? Confirm PO delivery and confirm purchase order receipt. When should it deliver?
Second week.
Second week or third week? Which week it should take? It should reach. Yes. If you are giving request in first week and it is taking 1 week for the transporting, when should it reach these goods? Which week 2 or week 3? Yes,
Week 2.
week 2 only it should reach. Confirm PO delivery and confirm purchase order receipt. But when we can see here, when we can see confirm PO delivery and confirm purchase order receipt, week 3 or week 2, when we can see here?
Week 3, sir.
Week 3 we can see. So that is their concern. You can see whenever they override shipping method for first week, so they are facing it should reach in second week only. It as it takes 1 week only, so it should deliver in week 2. But you can see here we are receiving week 3. So what is the why it is the problem? Why we are facing this problem means, so you can see why we are facing means, so because of this final shipping time. Each and everywhere you have 2 weeks, so it will check before 1 week. Here in this second week we should reach the product, but second week what is the time we have? Final time 2 weeks you have, so it will check 2 weeks earlier. Do we have any 2 weeks earlier to this one? Which week we have 2 weeks earlier to second week? What we have? Do we have anything or zero? 2 weeks earlier, what is the value for the 2 weeks earlier to this week 2? Nothing is there. So just we have 1 week means 1 week earlier means you have this one week 1. 2 weeks earlier means what does it mean? Do you have anything here? You can go here, it will goes here out of time period. So that is a nothing, it doesn't work. So here you can see 2 weeks earlier. 2 weeks earlier means you can see week 1 it goes. So that is the reason it will check final shipping time, it takes 1 week. So it will check here, and so simply here we have submitted purchase order request and we have override method, everything is there. We have order amount is 1214. So this value you are getting here. Is it clear how we are getting this value? Why we don't get in week 2? Why we are getting in week 3? So what is the problem? Yes, what is the problem? Why we are not getting value in week 2 and why we are getting the value in the week 3?
When we are overriding the shipping method, it's not considering and it is taking by road itself. So that is the reason why it is taking in week 3 as well.
Yes, so it takes even only 1 week here. So here in second week we are not taking as a 1. Here we are taking as a 1, but here we are taking as a 2. 2 week earlier means nothing you will get. Here in week 3rd what happened? 2 week earlier means it will check this week. Yes, we have done order. You can see we have requested and this is the order amount. That is the reason we should give answer here. It will show. So that is the problem we are facing. To avoid this problem, what should we do? So we have another logic we should create. Instead of offset, we should create the post function. You can see here confirm PO order receipt, and you can see here if confirm you can see here confirm PO delivery, how you are looking. PO submitted, when we submit the PO it will check minus shipping time in weeks means it will check, minus means earlier period it will check. That is the problem. So that is the reason what you are getting. Every time it is working, but whenever if you do override, in that scenario we are facing the problem. So that is the reason. So what they are suggesting, they are asking to create some new line items here. Like instead of, you can see here, so in the final shipping time in weeks value is 1, so order amount should be displaced in week 2. It is not working as anticipated because how offset function works. For example, formula for the confirmed PO delivery line item was the offset PO submitted minus shipping time weeks comma 0. This formula returns the value from the PO submitted line item from X amount of previous periods, where X value is the final shipping time weeks. So what happening? Because of the formula appeared to be calculating the correct result, but only because of final shipping time weeks was always value of 2 weeks. How to fix the formula? Update the formula for the line items, confirm PO delivery and confirm purchase order receipt. Use post function instead of offset. If you use post function, you will get the proper result. Post is similar to the offset function because it use another line item to define the number of periods to offset value, and it can add up to relevant periods in the time scale. So whatever if you pull the detail, it will add. If you pull 2 3 values to one time period, it will add the value. Post calculation is the push of data, where offset calculation is the pull of data. In the inventory 01 module, we need to push the data to forward. So here we can see like what is the difference between the post and offset.
This short lesson will explain the difference between the post and offset calculation functions. Both post and offset are used to move data from one period to another period. Post pushes a value for a set number of periods into the future. Offset pulls a value from a period before or after the selected period, relative to when the calculation is taking place. To put it simply, post is a push of data, whereas offset is a pull of data.
We can see here, moves the data between the periods and moves the data between the period. This is the same. The major difference, post pushes the value forward by the set number of periods. So it pushes the data, whatever the time period you set, number of time periods. And in offset, what happens? It pulls the data, whatever the you have set the condition. So this is the thing. You can see here. We have some examples here. We can see here. So how it happens? Yes.
Actually, in this video only, he said that for the offset, it will pulls the value before or after, he said, right, Ashish bhai?
Yes.
Before means for week 3, he is pulling the value of week 1. That is the before the value he is pulling. That to understood, Ashish bhai. After in the sense, how was?
After in the sense, if I write formula plus, you can see after. After means this is a before time period. If I write plus, it will after time period, this for week 3, it will get values from the week 5. After means. Before
Okay,
means
okay. Oh, yes, yes,
before
correct.
this week, whatever the time period. For example, I am here. So if I write -2, it will write this week 1 value. If I write plus formula 2, it will take this week 5 value and it will write here. This is the difference between the before and after. Is it clear, Faiz?
Yes, yes, correct, correct, Ashish bhai. I forgot that. Yeah, correct.
So here what we are trying to do, we should understand exact difference. You can see here. So we have some examples here how it is happening. We can see. So final order amount, you can see the post. So it is pushing the data one period to another period. You can see. So it is pulling the data. So from one place to another place, directly pulling means it is bringing one place to another place. So in pushing, what happened, we can see here.
Post is only used with numbers. In contrast, offset works with all types of data. Post is considered the heavier function of the two, which
Another major difference, like post is specially for the number formatted data, and offset is the whether it is other than number format data, some text or some other data. If you have that, also you can pull. That is also another major difference, you can say.
means it takes more computational power to run. Because of this, we generally recommend using offset instead of post whenever possible. For our example, we have created a very simple module based on an
Final point, you can see
post
here.
is only used with numbers.
And one more thing, send message as a rejoin files.
Okay.
So we can see here. So you can it takes more computational power to run. So it takes more power post and it takes less computational power to run. So that is a major difference. Another difference we can see here. So usually it works for all data type and it works for only number data types. So it pushes the data, it pulls the data. So these three differences only we are explaining one or two differences. We should cover these differences as well whenever they ask difference between the post and offset. Is it clear? Yes, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
So you can see here, this is the three differences we should explain. So like it works only with the number data types, it works for the all data type, and it pushes the pushes the data, offset is the pulls the data, and it takes more computational power to run, it takes less computational power to run. So these three differences we should explain instead of explaining any one advantage. Is it clear? Yes. So we can go ahead here.
For our example, we have created a very simple module based on an order tracking process. The goal is for the final order amount to be applied to the expected order receipt line item in the week the order should be received. That week is based on the final shipping time. To demonstrate the difference between post and offset, we have built a line item containing each formula. Here are the line items and their formulas. No need to memorize them, we'll show them to you again later.
You can see, so for same line items, if you use post and if you use offset, how we need to write the syntax. So for post syntax, you can see post final order amount and final shipping time. So everything is same. The thing is like, so instead of final shipping time here, we should take minus here in offset function, comma 0 is the extra in syntax. So this we need to observe. So other than this one, everything is the same. So what is the difference we are getting, we can see here.
Now, for the first example. We have made the order amount 1000 and changed the shipping type used to priority. This changes the final shipping time from 2 weeks to 1.
You can see just now whatever we have seen here. So if I use post function, what happened? So you can see I am getting here priority means instead of taking 2 weeks, it is taking 1 week. So this final shipping order amount, this value I should pull the one period like future. You can see from 1000 it is showing how many weeks I need to pull ago. You can see 1 week. So that is the reason from week 1 to I am pulling here in week 2. But if I consider offset function, so why we are getting 1000 in week 3 means, so already we have seen. So we are writing formula minus, that is the reason each and every time it checking 2 weeks here, 1 week earlier it will check nothing, you don't have any time period. 2 weeks nothing, but here also you don't have any time period, it goes here. But 3 weeks it will check past time period. So then what happened, you can see the week 1 1000 value you have, this value you can see the here whatever we have in our workspace just now, whatever we have implemented. So that is the reason if I use post function here directly, we have the final shipping time 1. So you can see positive symbol we have here, 1 week. Here we need to pull from this period to here, we need to push the data. You can see here what happens.
What do we see? To begin, in week 2's expected order receipt with offset line item, we see a value of 0. Because the shipping was changed to 1 week, 1000 should be displaying here, but instead it's showing up in week 3.
So that is the reason you are getting the value in 1000 in 3rd week, and here we are getting the post with the 2nd week. So are you getting why we are getting 1000 here and why we are getting 1000 in third week with offset? What is the major difference? Yes. Yes, what is the major difference? Are you there, everyone?
Yes, Ashish bhai.
Yes, sir.
So this is the difference we need to understand in formula. Whatever we have that syntax, so here we have positive, that is the reason you are pulling the data from one week to another week. So here in offset function we have negative, that is the reason each and every time it checking previous period and it giving the values. That is the major difference.
This is because the offset pulls data from the same week. The formula is looking at the final shipping time line item from the same week, week 3. It sees 2 weeks, so it goes back to the shipment amount from 2 weeks ago and pulls that data forward. The offset function is not doing what we want. However, the cell using the post formula correctly shows 1000. How does this work? Remember, the expected order receipt with host line item is running the post formula. The week 1 cell looks at the amount 1000 and says, I'm going to push that data forward based on the final shipping time here. So it pushes it forward 1 week to week 2.
Yes, on the base of like past, it is post function, it is pushing the data from here to week 1 to week 2. So that is a major difference between the offset and post. You can see the major difference is the formula. So we are taking positive here, so and each and every time it check same time and it push the value from same period to the whatever the amount of time period we have seen here in final shipping time. So because of this like plus and minus, so that is the making the difference here.
Let's do one more example to illustrate it further. This is the same model, just set up a little differently. We have changed the final order amount in week 1 to 1000 and left the shipping method as regular, which is 2 weeks. In week 2, we made the final order amount 500 and the shipping method priority, which is 1 week.
You can see here, so we have 1000 here, 2 weeks, it pulls the values to the week 1 to week 3. Here 1000 it pulling, and again you have in second week, so final order amount you have 500. So you can see by post what happening, this 500 also pulling into third week. So by adding this 1000 and 500, which value we are getting here? 1500. Is it clear? Why we are getting 1500 here? Are you able to understand? We don't have 1500 anywhere. The thing is, you are getting the in week 3 you are getting the 1500. Faiz, can you explain how you are getting 1500 here? Yes.
Yes, Ashish bhai. By using the post function, from
Yes.
week 1, we are pushing the final order amount 1000 into week 3.
Yes.
And from week 2, by using the post function, we are pushing the value of final order amount 500 to week 3.
Yes.
So altogether, it is 1500 in week 3, Ashish bhai.
It is adding whenever you are pulling the different time period data into one time period, it adding the values. So this way it works. You can say you have only 1 week here, that is the reason it pulling only to 1 week. 1 week future period. Here 2 weeks, it forwarding the 2 weeks future period. So this is that is the reason you are getting the 1500. With offset function, why you are getting 1000 here? Here also you are getting the 1000. Here we are not getting. What is the reason? Means each and every time offset function it looks previous period. Why? Means you have written minus in offset function. So that is the reason it check this week how much we have in 1 week earlier. 1 week earlier means 1000. That is the reason you have here 1000. Here it will check 2 weeks earlier what is the final order amount you have. Final order amount how much I have here for week 1000. That is the reason it's showing in week 3. So each and every time you have the, here also you are 1 week earlier means week 1 value it is looking and you are getting here. Here also it is looking 2 weeks earlier means same value. This 1000 only it is giving here and here in week 2 and week 3. Is it clear how you are getting the this 1000 and this 1000 by using the offset? Yes. Abdul Hafiz, is it clear how we are getting these values?
Yes.
So try to implement these things so you will get more idea. So like we have Sina and Abdul Hafiz and Sudhir, SM Hafiz, how many activities are you completing in level 2? I am not getting any update. Sudhir, how many activities did you complete in level 2?
Level 2 I got sprint 1, sir.
How many days you will do sprint 1, Sudhir? You should complete sprint 2 and you should start almost we are in ending in sprint 3.
Yeah.
If you don't do, if I explain this, nothing will happen. Everyone should complete all the activities on the same day. Try to complete all the things. If you sit once very without disturbing you, so like if you put concentration within 2 days you can complete 2-3 days. Abdul Hafiz, what about you? In which sprint you are doing activities? Yes, Abdul Hafiz.
Yes, sir.
In which sprint you are doing activities?
Level 1, sir.
Level 1. I am asking regarding level 2, Abdul Hafiz, not level 1. Level 1 already you have each and every step. Anyone can do. Level 2 is the important one. So complete level 2 activities, start level 2 activities and complete sprint 1, 2, 3 and conclusion, Abdul Hafiz, and update me. SM Hafiz, in level 2 which sprint you are doing?
Sprint 1 में ही sir.
So try to complete sprint 1, start sprint 2. Don't waste your time.
Okay, sure, sir.
So Naveen, Durga, Suresh, once again, 5, everyone should start sprint this level 2 and complete all activities without watching you should everything you should write by your own. So don't watch the formula more. So you should think the formulas and you should write the formulas, then you will get the idea how we are using the logics. If you want to watch, you can watch once, but you should not copy paste any formulas here. Just you need to understand and you need to write the formulas. Is it clear?
If we look at the expected order receipt line items, both shipments should be showing in week 3. We again see that the offset formula is incorrect, but the post method is correct. If you would like an explanation, click on the breakdown button. Otherwise, click next to continue.
You can see breakdown means you will get the
post
more
formula
details.
is correct because the formula in week 1 expected order receipt cell is pushing the amount forward based on the 2-week number in the week 1 final shipping time cell. At the same time, the formula in the week 2 expected order receipt cell is pushing the amount forward based on the 1-week number in the week 2 final shipping time cell.
So we are pulling from here to here and here to here. Both the values are getting adding into week 3.
offset is incorrect because if you remember, it's pulling data based on the final shipping time in the same column. So the week 2 formula is going down to the week 2 final shipping time cell, sees that it's 1 week, and goes back 1 week to pull the amount from week 1 final order amount. In week 3, the formula goes down to the week 3 final shipping time, sees that it's 2 weeks, so it goes back 2 weeks and pulls the week 1 amount.
You can see here, this also same thing. Here from week 1 to, you are pulling week 2, week 1 to week 3. So because of that one, you are getting 1000 here. So this is the difference between the post and offset function. We need to implement some things here. You can see. So here we need to create the new line items. Confirm pivot delivery with post function. Confirm purchase order with the post function you need to create, and you need to, for this same line item, we need to implement the formulas. How does it affect? We need to check. So here we need to go to confirm inventory module. So confirmed above the confirmed pivot delivery, we should create the new line item, and below the confirmed pivot delivery, we need to create the new line item. So I need to create here. So confirmed pivot delivery. New function. New function nothing but with offset we want to create. So this is a one thing, and you can see here I need to create the another line item. Confirm purchase order receipt. Confirm purchase order receipt new function. So same formula we should use. Instead of offset, what should we do? We should use the lookup. Is it correct? Yes. We should use the lookup instead of using this post function. So sorry, we should use the post instead of this offset function. You can see here, same formula you can copy here and you can use here. Confirm pivot delivery. You can see here. So if I use same formula, we need to remove the offset function. We need to write the post. If I write post, do I need this minus symbol? Yes.
No, sir.
We don't need this one. So this is the syntax for the post. So same formula for here. So confirm purchase order receipt also. For new function we should use the offset function here. Instead of offset, we need to write the post. Post you can see this is the syntax for the post. So if I write this one, so what is the major difference between these two things we can understand here. So whenever if we follow these rules, what they are expecting from us means, so here they can see we can see here, if you click on submit purchase order request here in week 1 and week 2, and if you do override in week 2, what happens we can check here. I am doing purchase order request here and here, and then I am doing override here. In week 2 I am doing override. So then what is the difference? We should check the new function and the old functions. So these are the things what they are expecting. So we need to get here for confirm PO delivery. You can see here we are for old function, new function they are giving the conditional formatting green color, and new line items they are giving green, and old line item they are giving the orange color. So you can see here. So we can do same thing here. So if I highlight these two things, what happened we can check here. Confirmed PO delivery new function we have. So if I apply new rule, confirm PO delivery, I should get the green color. So same line item format, confirmed PO delivery, color should be minimum value is the 0, maximum is the 1. So we should take the green color here. Green color we are taking. So you are getting green color here, and same thing we need to apply this one as well. Just for identification purpose we are using this conditional formatting. So to find the difference between the new functions and old functions, you can see here, and for old function we are using the orange color. So conditional formatting we are using the orange color. For PO delivery, we should take this one. You will get orange color, and you can write another formula. Line item is like confirm purchase order receipt. This is also old line item. 0. This is a 1. So same you can see, you can apply here. So you will get the difference. Are you able to see? So what is the major difference we have between the new line item and old line item? Yes? Are you able to see what is the difference between the new line items and old line items? Here? Yes? Are you there? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So how you are getting here? How we are getting 2 here? So you are getting here, you can see if I select here, if I raise purchase order request here, then what happening? You are getting 1 in PO submit. So this value you are pulling into week 3. Why means you have the time period, final time weeks, you can see the 2. And in second week what happening? Same thing you can see here in second week for new, like second week also you have 1 week here, final shipping time weeks you have 1. So this one adding here as a 2, because we are using here post function, whatever we have seen in example. So in that example videos, these one values we are adding into here by using the post function. So in you can see this order amount also, whatever we have this order amounts, so that also adding here 8192 something 2 times whatever we have done. So what is the final order amount we have, you can see here. So yeah, final order amount you have here 8192. So these two values you are adding into here by using a post function. But by using the offset function, what happening, can we add the two values, or just what is the syntax for the offset function we have? Yes. So each and every time it should looks to the earlier time period. So that is the reason only we can't add anything here, only we'll pull the data from the source to target. So you can see you didn't add anything here anywhere, 1 you can see here. Is it clear what is the major difference we are getting here by using the offset and post? In how in example is we have seen, same way here we can see in same way, nothing is the difference. So in example how we have seen, same way we are getting the values. So we are pulling two time period values, you are getting adding here. In offset function, just we don't add anything. So whatever we have, each and every time it checks the values earlier time period and it will provide. So you can see here why you are getting 8192 means, already you can see final shipping time weeks 1. So 1 week it goes and final shipping PO submitted is there, like it will goes here, and you can see here. So what is the final shipment amount we have minus final shipment amount what we have 8192 minus final shipping time weeks means what it does exactly, it will check each and every time how many weeks we have. You have weeks 1 earlier 8192, you can see here also it goes to the 2 weeks. So 2 weeks nothing but what is the value do you have here, 8192, 2 times it is writing. So say you can see here. So in this way you can see the major difference between the post and offset. Is it clear how it is happening by using the post and offset? You need to implement these things once, then how these things are happening, so you can understand here. So whatever they have given, is it matching or not matching according to their requirement? The red formatted cell display the resulting the values using the previous formulas, and green formatted cells display the resulting values from the updated formulas, post function formulas. So whatever the each and everything we have got proper values. So 8192 we have. So here because of that two values you are getting the difference here. Yeah, 16388 will get somewhat less than. Why means we have 8192 here. So how you are getting these values means, so earlier in demand 03 if you add here two values, you can here we are adding extra two values in demand 03. If you raise request here week to something, so you can see this effect here. Now is it fine? 8194, from there we have raised the request, like overrided two values extra, that is the reason. Is it matching whatever we have done? And learning center, is everything is getting matching or not, whatever we have done? Yes. Guys, are you clear what we are trying to do here? Faiz, are you there or not?
Yes, Ashish bhai.
So whatever we have seen in example, same way the difference is major difference between the post and offset is the syntax. So in that syntax, post pushes the values forward, and offset pulls the values from the previous period. So and post it adds whatever the values. If you pull two time period values into one time period, it adds in that third week as whatever we have seen here. In example also we have seen. So same way it is adding the things. In offset it doesn't adds. You can see here each and every time whatever the values you have in past previous time period, it shows that directly here. That is the major difference. So try to understand and implement these things. So once if you complete this everything, we should remove this formula. So everything is working properly. So this we need to remove this example line items and use the same formulas into here. So here you can see new function whatever we have written here. So this we should write to this one. So for new formula whatever we have written this formula, you should give to the old one. So you should delete this new two line items. These two new line items whatever we have created, we should remove this one. So that what happened, only old line items will be there whatever we have. So if I want again that two line item, what should I do? For example, unfortunately I have removed, I want again the two line items. In that scenario what can we do? Sudhir, can you explain? Sudhir or Abdul Hafiz, what should we do if I want again that values, the two line items? What should I do, Abdul Hafiz and Sudhir and SM Hafiz? I deleted that line item, but again I want line items. So what should I do? SM Hafiz, did you know that one? Do you know how we can deleted line items? How we can bring back? Abdul Hafiz, how we can bring back that line items?
From actions.
Nothing actions, Abdul Hafiz. What you have seen in ALM process, you have attended, I think 2 times.
Sorry, by history you can restore.
In history by restoring, you can do it. I will show that as well. Anyway, we have discussing here. So if I want that two line items, I need to go to the history and I need to check the history. So you can see delete line item, delete line item. You can see these two line items I have deleted. So before these two line items, where I have, here I have all the line items, all these two line items I have. If I select this history ID, restore ID, so what I do, I will do restore. I will click OK, restore. Then what happened? The two line items I will get back. So this is ALM process. In ALM process, this is the most important one. You can see here. Again, I can see my two new line items. New function, new function. I can see this new functions. Again, I don't want these two line items. Where should I go? To bring back this one I have done. So restore. Again, I don't want these two line items. Then what should I do, Abdul Hafiz? Now you tell. Yes, tell me, Abdul Hafiz. Where should I go? I don't want the two line items. Abdul Hafiz or SM Hafiz? History ID already I came. Which one I need to do restore? Here. Explain me.
You want to delete, sir, or you want to restore the ID again?
I don't want that new line items. I want to delete that new line items. So what should I do?
You should select that line item and you should delete it, sir.
So I can delete that it, but restoring option I want it. By restoring option I want it. In this IDs where I have deleted that two line items in this IDs where I have deleted that two line items. Are you able to see? Delete line item. So if I restore this one, do I get deleted that line item or not? If I restore this one, already
Yes,
in this
sir.
stage I have deleted that line items. So again what I am doing there, I am going that restore ID and I am doing restore. So then what happened? The two line items will get deleted simply. Try to think about how these things happening. Abdul Hafiz and SM Hafiz restoring these things, each and everything we need to understand. You can't see any new line items. Is it clear for you how these things happening?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So anyway, this is the way how this happened. You can see here. So these are the things. And one more thing I want to show. We have completed this one. So we have completed this activity. Like we need to next start next activity like DCA, add DCA to the inventory ordering module. So these are the very important one. So add DCA like dynamic cell access modules. So we need to understand once go through DCA how we need to create the access driver modules and how we need to implement these things. We'll see this one tomorrow. So if you complete DCA, nothing we have in these activities. So we have only few activities. Here you can see two activities. If you complete this will get complete. Only 4 to 5 activities we have here. These are the very small activities. So try to close all these things. And how DCA will work? Is it are you remember how DCA will work and how we need to write formulas for the DCA? Yes, what is the DCA and by using the DCA how we can control things? Yes, yes, how we can control the DCA by using, how we can control the target module by using DCA? How does it work? Sudhir, how DCA it works? Durga, can you explain how DCA will work? Yes,
By using DCA, we can control the by cell level access, sir.
we can cell level access will get, but what is the procedure to apply the DCA?
We have to create access modules, and in that one we will give formulas related to that, and we will apply that access modules in our line items. Thereby, we can control the access, sir.
Access driver module we
select.
should, yes, access driver module we should create. Not access module, access driver module we should create. In that we should create the some boolean line items, and for that boolean line items we should write the formula, and in that formula which modules we need to apply. So for what is the logic we should give, we should write everything on the access driver module. So these access driver boolean line item, formatted line item, whatever we create, these we should apply to the target module, target module line items where we need to apply, so that there we can it applies the DCA. So that is a major thing we'll do tomorrow. Till that time, practice other activities and complete all this, try to complete all these activities. And daily we have morning 7 to 9 this level 2 activities we have, and everyone try to attend evening classes as well. I am